It's Friday, baby, and we got another episode. Let's dig into it. Hi there, everybody. It's been a little while since I've seen you. I hope everyone's doing well. Hopefully, you got some fun plans for this weekend. As you've kind of seen today, Friday, we've been putting a lot of listings on, discounted listings, just because we're kind of moving inventory. As you can see in the back, we're kind of getting ready for the next show, so we're just kind of getting rid of some pieces and moving stock aside. So today's video is going to be about some of those clearance prices, if you will. So let's go around and see what we got. So you kind of see some of these tables that you may recognize from the last sale. So this is kind of like the mineral chunks. You kind of see all the different little chunks like the desert rose, the Botswana agate. You got the ocean jasper, and we have marked these down. As you can see, these were 20 bucks a piece, and now they are 15 a piece. So they feature a lot of those really fun orbs that you can see through there. So each one of those guys are going to be 15 each, and we got a couple different pieces you can see in here. So you can kind of see all the different ones right there. But that's all the ocean jasper, so that's one of our pieces. And then you saw this on one of our listings, the pretty aura quartz. So this pretty stuff, they're beautiful quartz. I love the arrangement of those crystals up on top, how colorful that is. But those guys were 20, and those are 15 now. So screenshot which one you like, circle it. Let me know what you think. Let me know which one you want. And then we also got these pyrite eggs. So you've kind of seen these. These are so cool because they're polished, yes, but they also feature a lot of those cool crystals up in there. What? That's so cool. So those are 15 each now. Then moving right along, we have the dyed agate. So these are always fun. They are dyed, but they just got that crazy color. So they're kind of fun just to have, you know. And they're nice and polished, so they can almost be like a worry stone in your pocket. And these actually do pretty well for like rock gardens too outside. Just because you can kind of stick them in the weather, not really worry about them, which is nice. So 5 each. Now they are $2 a piece. So let me know if you want them all as well. Got some epidote. Some epidote right here. So 10 each. They were 15. And there are some pretty decent sized chunks. So you can kind of see all the crystals up in there. They'll show pretty brilliantly in the light. So that kind of does it with our little chunk table. So moving on over here, we kind of did the rough to polished table. So starting over here at the selenite, we have some big pieces on discount. So that guy was 70. Now that is 50 in the back for the selenite. Those big pieces are from Utah. And then we have another piece down here from Utah. 40 was 30. Now, moving over to the malachite, we have beautiful Congo malachite. I love the pattern in that one. It's even got that little hole at the bottom, which is super cool. 60, now 50. Crazy deal, $10 off. We got the malachite hearts as well, featuring that nice pattern. Those are going to be 15 instead of 20 now. Of course, agate chunks, 10 to 5 now. That piece has been cut. And then this guy for $5, featuring beautiful crystals up on top. And then we have the agate towers, 25, now 15, drop $10. Wow, wow, wow. Really pretty. It's got that beautiful agate lining through it. And each one features those cool little quartz crystals towards the bottom of each one of those guys. Moving along to the fluorite. We do have fluorite grapes here. So here are the fluorite grapes. Those are now $30 from 35. And then we have a cool tower back here. See, I love these towers because, yes, they're polished on each, well, 2 of the sides. And then on the 2 other sides, you can actually see some of the cube crystals. Ain't that neat? Like, I really love these towers. I'm not big on towers, but towers are so fun when you kind of get the complexity of the polished to like the rough of exactly where it came from. So I love that guy. 35 from 45 now. Awesome piece. And then we do have a couple of the butterflies. So the fluorite butterflies, they were 35. Now they are 30. You got that kind of purple pink one. And now you kind of got the green one. $30 a piece on those guys. And we got the calcite. So we got the pretty calcite. This cool sphere, 35, now 30. Featuring that brilliant design. I love that material. It's so fun. You can kind of see some of the bigger pieces too. Sawbelly agate from Creede, Colorado. This piece is a brilliant piece. This kind of came off of our bookends, actually, that you'll see here soon. So I love that sawbelly agate. Bacon, bacon agate is essentially what this is. And with amethyst. And that's just a nice slice right there. 50, now 35, an incredible deal. And if you do look this stuff up, guys, it is super valuable. Super valuable because it doesn't really come from a lot of places in the world. Colorado being kind of that honey hole for that piece. Over here with all our other specimens, we have a fluorite 70 from 75. Lapis 75 from 80. We have that nice labradorite for 30, featuring that purple flash right there. Big celestite egg 200 from 250. Bumblebee jasper 30 from 35. Selenite 20 from 25. Apatite $10 now from 15. The barite galena and apatite 45 from 50. That cool amethyst piece, nice big old piece too. That's $100 from 120. And then moving right along, you kind of see the amethyst table, little sneak peek that we're doing right there. And then the other specimen table we have is right here. So you kind of see the sandstone stalactite, that's 60 from 70. That big chunk of fluorite is 180 from 2. Quartz, 140 from 150. The vanadinite, 40 from 50. Greg agate, 65 from 70. Colorado turquoise. Cool piece of local turquoise. $50, $10 off. You got the Michigan copper. So pretty copper, $10 off, 40 from 50. This big piece is a big discount. So it's just surface level azurite. It's got a little bit of malachite towards the top. But that one's going to be 70 from 90. And then we have that cute little rose quartz heart right there with the agate slice. And the citrine little point at the bottom. That's going to be 20 from 25. Calcite, 80 from 90. And then over here, we have our new piece that we just got. So check those babies out. So they're identical. Came from one pocket. Two big pieces of amethyst. Amethyst chunks. I wouldn't really call those cathedrals, but they're kind of more chunks. Kind of look like little bunny rabbits, I guess. Those are going to be $600 for both of those. So they do feature some pretty nice crystals up in there. And that one especially has some really nice deep purple crystals throughout. Nice points right there. So that guy for $6. And then we have the fluorite sunflower, 90 from 110. And then lastly, the Jade Cities, originally 175, they are 165 now. 165 a piece. Have a great weekend, everybody.